Are you nuts? Cholo rap sucks, and this your boy Ghambit, aka Tequila Daddy, aka Gavi Poppy, aka Jose Rogan on the most lit radio show in the galaxy, most lit podcast in the galaxy, Treehouse Club Live. Yes. Sorry. Because I've been doing more streams on Kick, believe it or not. It's actually been a fun time on Kick. Kick doesn't censor me. Kick won't give me a copyright violation if I'm just reacting to music. So I'm just happy to be doing a lot more Kick streams. Barely gaining some traction on there. It's a little more difficult, you feel me? Let me open up the chat. Actually, I got the we got a lot to talk about today. Sorry, it's a late podcast. It was a last minute decision to actually go live today. So let me see. Actually, I need to. Boom, boom. All right, man. Where's the program? Program, boom. Hey, all right. And then, I'm gonna open up the chat. My bad, guys. A little bit of a late start, but. We're gonna ruffle some feathers today. We definitely ruffle some feathers today, man. Here we go. Boom. I got a lot to talk about. Not a lot, but a lot. You know what I mean? There's a lot to speak on, a lot of topics to cover, and I gotta address some shit that happened on Instagram today. So. We're going to get through it. Shout out to the chat. We got Junior number 9 in the building. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you're rocking with the content. I appreciate everybody tapping in. Let me send this to Don Juan, actually. Sorry, y'all. I've been doing this. Man, look at it was crazy, you know, and we didn't do no filter podcast, but really quick. So there was a fighter jet that crashed into San Diego Harbor today. Both the pilots were rescued. They ejected before the plane can actually crash. There was also two survive after small plane crash lands upside down in California Field. Where did that one happen? This looks like the Bay Area, Northern Cali somewhere. Central California. Kern County, so in Kern County, community of Shafter. So that happened out there in the Central Valley. I don't know. I don't know. It's just obviously like they're doing this to keep it in our brains. So I don't know what is about to happen because they keep having these things happen and it's being more and more highlighted. Obviously, it's like not a coincidence that it's happening on the East Coast, happening with military planes. It's like almost they're telling us that all planes aren't safe, you know? It's happening with military planes. It's happening with actual flights. And you know what I'm saying? Commercial flights. Small flights, like what's going on here? You feel me? So, happened, you know, at up north. It's just been a little crazy. So, head on the swivel. We didn't do no filter podcast. Just pray for boy, man. Make sure he gets back to us in one piece, man. Put some good energy in the world for boy. Actually, let me drop this in the chat. I'm a one-man show right now, bro. I'm trying to get a co-host. We got a couple co-hosts we're gonna try out. See if we can get a little cast going, and then we could just keep me and Oompa. That's a fire podcast right there. I think that one was good. If you haven't seen it, go check in the Let's Talk About It podcast with me and Oompa. It's a very dope podcast. The last one, he had his baby's mama come on, and they just pretty much went off on each other for like a few hours. It was great. It was great. I enjoyed it. I don't know about them. But oh yeah, I gotta shout out the homies BSG dispensary in Bakersfield, California. Man, you can catch them at their new location, 601 Oswell Street in Bakersfield, California. Official home of Cron Nerds, some of the finest herb available in California, period, man. And make sure you just go see them in March. They're gonna have a March 1st exclusive drop from Cron Nerds, so make sure y'all there, man. Also, shout out Big Dave, Junior Number 9, Oompa Knock. With all like NBA All-Star Weekend, they got a bunch of concerts going on. OGZ, YG, they got some yacht parties in the Bay Area. Make sure you hit my Instagram. Let me know if you guys are trying to get to that yacht party. If you're in the Bay Area for the NBA All-Star Weekend and you're trying to get to that yacht party, hit my Instagram. I'll get you a discount code, and we'll get going from there. Yep. So shout out to everybody. I appreciate everybody tapping in. As y'all can see, I'm wearing a shirt that says Cholo Rap Sucks, and we'll get to that in a little bit. I got a lot to talk about, man. But I've been staying prayed up, staying at the gym, staying busy, getting this things off the ground is very difficult by myself. So I'm looking if I could find editor to make reels and clips for me, I would be in such a better position. And I'm just putting that out into the universe and putting it out so God can hear it and he can send me an editor. Because if we were to have an editor where I can just tell him, hey, make clips of this, this, and this, and this, and then tell him or her, hey, can you make a reel of this? And these 15 minutes, I say 1.5 minutes of information. Can you just narrow that down? I need to be able to give that task to somebody every week, and then be willing to build with the channel, so that way, you know, like this is a new channel. 100% of zero is zero. So I'm willing to give partnerships to people with the channel on different content if I find the right editor to do clips and reels for me. So I would love shout out Angel Martinez in the building, man. He said, "What's up, homie?" So yeah, so I'm just putting it out there in the universe. Hopefully I could find me a dope editor who's willing to build with the channel and grow, and we could take this shit to the next level, man. Then you could get paid at a full paycheck, and we could get this shit going. Like, I'm really trying to do this channel justice, and me not going live 5 times a week and putting out a bunch of interviews is hindering me. You know, there's a lot of different factors that's leading to me not being able to move around. I have so much access. We still have a whole dope vlog that we did when we went to fucking VIP Records in Long Beach with TF Third. Super dope vlog that we got to put out. And it's just my lacking of an editor, and you know what I mean. So, I want to build this thing, bro. I want to make this channel something dope and unique and full of a bunch of dope content where I'm just dropping heat all week long. You know what I mean? We have some funny clips. We got some serious clips. We have some shit where I'm just going off, where I'm just like, I need to clip this and put it on the internet. But it takes me 2 hours to do this, and I don't always have the patience to do that. I got, you know what I'm saying? And that's not a good excuse, but I do this by myself, and I need to grow. The only way to grow is to give tasks to other people to help it grow. And if everybody goes into this thing knowing that, hey, listen, I'm going to quarterback this thing, you be the editor, you be my co-host, y'all two do your own show, you guys two do a show, and I'm the third mic, and I'll be off screen being the producer, just producing two shows. If everybody knows how to play their role, we can make this channel really grow into something dope. I already got a management. I got Gold Toes behind me. I got a lot of dope factors, but if I don't have like an editor, imagine I bring a dope interview like Gold Toes, Burner, just a big name that's adjacent to our immediate, you know, OGZ, if just somebody who's adjacent to our circle, then how dumb would I look not making clips and all that? Obviously, like, I'm gonna do that. If that ever happens, I have to do that, right? But I'm just saying, I'm trying to build with people so y'all can, that's good to have on your resume. Yo, I edit content that has all these big names, but I don't want to bring content like this here yet until I have the right team ready to build with me. You feel me? This could be something that's so much bigger than my region. And I'm going to be bigger. I'm moving to LA. And once I move to LA, we're out of here. You feel me? I can be your editor for $50 an hour. See, I feel you. Like, I feel you. I have people that I could pay for $50 an hour. I'm trying to find somebody who's trying to grow with us. I have guys that'll do reels for me for like 20, 25. That I'm willing to do, honestly. Like, I'm about to start. TF Third recommended somebody to me that'll do them for like $25 a reel. That to me is worth it. If I could pay somebody $100 and you make 4 reels for me, that's fucking insanely dope. 4 reels, you know, and then just clip a bunch of shit, you know, like, to me, that's worth it. But, you know, like, I would love to pay you, you know, $50 an hour, and I'm trying to get to the point to where I could pay an editor $100 an hour, you know, or $100 a fucking clip, which only takes 30 minutes to do, you know. I'm just not there yet. We're not there yet. We're not making money yet, and all the money that I had, like, I invested into equipment and the production value, so it looks sick and it sounds amazing. You feel me? So I mean, like, obviously I could like invest in $30,000 cameras. You feel me? I could have red cameras on, and I can have, you know, like Wi-Fi data transfer to do all that, and then, you know, have a team of editors. You know, of course, I'd love to have that. Trust me, brother, we're trying to get there. But right now, I need somebody to just work with us, build with us. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not getting money off this. I don't get money off this. I haven't even reached the point where I have my first, like, I'm only half monetized right now. I only get donos, and I haven't even reached my first deposit worth of donos. You feel me? And so, like, I'm still trying to build it. And this is gonna be a lit channel. I already know it. I've gone viral multiple times off of clips that we make from this channel, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, just putting that out there because, you know, I know God's listening, even though I'll be wilding on here sometimes. But I just got to put that out there because that's what I want. That's what, you know, I'm praying for somebody, you know, to come help us really build this channel and take it to where it needs to be. I mean, Oompa is an amazing asset to what we start, you know, like, immediately it just like boom, we had moments that, and if we clip those moments and turn them into reels where they go viral, and bro, it's over. That's what I'm saying. Like, once we get the money in here, it's easy. Who, you know, I don't want to get paid until, you know, I want to pay, like, I'll pay people to make this shit be better. You feel me? Paying for bigger interviews, paying for fucking, you know, just there's so many different there's so many different directions and ideas that we can try and execute, but it all starts with having the right team. You know what I'm saying? I got a manager, great job aligning us. You know, we got big backing like from Gold Toes. Great, thank you. That's amazing. We've got access to shows and all these venues and all that shit. Great. That's gonna once we're in full motion, when we got an editor, when I could take one of these cameras and go out and do an interview backstage. It's lit. It's lit. It's lit. I already see this. You know what I'm saying? Like people that this is why Gold Toes believes in me. This is why Junior believes in me. You know what I mean? And this is why Oompa believes in me. He comes in here and he's like, yo, like, that shit. He's like, once, you know, I'm teaching him how to podcast because he's done radio before, but this is the first time where he's like, oh, he's okay. So like we were in the middle of the podcast. We was talking, and I'm like talking to him like this because we're having a conversation. And he's like, he kept like looking at the camera and being like, yeah. He's like, yeah. So like, and then like he noticed that I'm like sitting there like this talking to him, and then he's like, oh shoot. So then he repositioned himself, so we're having a conversation face to face, and then boom, that's when it started like cooking, you know. That's where all the magic started happening, and we got into a dope conversation. But anyways, let's get to the getting, right? This is why we came here today. Let me see here. Boom. All right. So, as y'all know, Kendrick Lamar performed at the here, let me So, as y'all know, Kendrick Lamar, oops. Where am I going? Damn, I disappeared on y'all, man. There I am. So as all y'all know, Kendrick Lamar performed at the Super Bowl this weekend. It was definitely lit. I was very, very excited with the end result. I thought he did a great job. The internet is split on it. Obviously, like white folks, for the most part, or people who aren't, like really cultured or, listen to hip hop like that. They obviously were the biggest critics of it. It's hilarious, bro, and this is what my biggest problem, bro. I seen like the things the Poetic Flacco was saying and all that shit, and like y'all got to realize, bro, the people who watch football, America is like something like 70-80% white folks, and it's like 70-80% white folks, bro. And when you break down what football is America's game. So when you got 80% of white America, when you got 80% of America that's white, and almost, 1.25 million people watching it during the Super Bowl halftime performance, it was 1.35 million. Then you got to assume that most of those people is watching is white folks, and everybody's comparing it to Mike Jack, and it's just like, well, Michael Jackson, it was like a pop star, so everybody fucked with Michael, and yes, Kendrick's got songs with Taylor Swift or whatever, all these pop songs that he's been featured on or whatever, but end of the day, bro, he's of the culture. He's an MC. He represents that side of it. Hold on one second, y'all. My bad, yo. My boss calling. So, hold on. Hey, sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Um, so it was like mostly white folks is watching that shit, man. A lot of them aren't even into hip hop like that. You know, they wanted to see, you know, people want to see like Morgan Wallen, Luke Bryan, and all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the last, you know, last like what was it, been 4 or 5 years have been pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, let's see, what have been the last four Super Bowl performances? Let's see. Let me see here. Let me see. Um, Oops. All right, so these must have sucked. Who are these people? Don't give a shit. So now you're talking like Madonna, CeeLo Green, Beyonce, Bruno Mars, Katy Perry, Coldplay. Coldplay. So this is around the time that Jay-Z, I think when Jay-Z took it over, it was with Maroon 5. And then they brought out Travis Scott, Big Boy, Fire, right? And then you go into Shakira, J-Lo, with, you know, Bad Bunny, J Balvin. That one was fire too, I ain't gonna lie. Then we go into The Weeknd, also fire. That's 2021. Then one of my favorites, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J, and Kendrick Lamar. So, you know, with featuring 50 Cent and Anderson .Paak. And I mean, like, really it was Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre and then all these other guys, or I should say people. But I guess when they were promoting it, it just showed Mary J. Blige. I think Eminem was a surprise, right? And so was 50. And Kendrick, I don't think they even showed Kendrick in the commercials. Rihanna, as she should. Usher, that's a good one. See, like these are all like pretty other culture, right? From I mean, even Maroon 5, look at that, Travis Scott and Big Boy, right? But this one, look at Shakira, J-Lo, of course. You know, they had the murdering, ain't it funny? See, and then Weeknd, Dr. Dre and Snoop, Rihanna, Usher, Kendrick. See, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5. But before that, it was all bullshit. I mean, okay. Timberlake's all right. But, you know, Lady Gaga's all right. Like, come on. Coldplay? Katy Perry? Bruno's like, all right. Beyonce, oh, yeah, okay, Beyonce. Like, but you know, you see that, right? You see what I'm talking about. Look at Madonna. Black Eyed Peas, oh, okay. The Who? What? Why? Fucking why? Look at Bruce Springsteen, Tom Petty. Look at, okay, Prince. Now that's a good one. Paul McCartney. Yeah. What the Beatles? Janet Jackson. Bitch ass Kid Rock. Shania Twain, no doubt. U2. Aerosmith and Sync, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you see where I'm going with this, right? Look at Phil Collins, Gloria Estefan, Stevie Wonder, okay. But even these, it's like, These are the 90s, bro. Look at the Boys to Men. Now, that's a good one. It was a Motown's 40th and that had the Temptations. Look, that one was fire. I remember that one. See, now this one was weird. I thought this one was weird. The Blues Brothers one. Diana Ross. Fire. Patti LaBelle. Fire. I just didn't understand the Indiana Jones. I didn't understand the Indiana Jones theme at all. Like, it was weird. I remember that. And we got a country one with Clint Black, Travis Tritt, Tanya Tucker, and the Judds. Then Michael Jackson. That one was historic. So, all right. So, people are mad, right? Saying Kendrick had a terrible... Only the haters. Only the people that want to see him. Only the stands of the culture. You know what I'm saying? The stands of the culture. When the numbers clearly showed he beat MJ. His number, he had MJ at 1.3 million viewers. Kendrick Lamar had 1.35 million viewers. So, man, shout out to K-Dot, man. Another, people were also complaining that, you know, Kendrick Lamar, he didn't choose. Like, could he have put, you know, Don't Kill My Vibe, Money Trees, Collard Greens, you know, like, yes. The song with Future, he had 2 songs with Future that are fire. One with J-Rock and Future, and then one with just the, you know, the Like That, the one that started the beef, right? Between K-Dot and Drake. So, yeah, I mean, like, but that's not a Kendrick Lamar-esque thing to do, right? Kendrick Lamar is going to do Kendrick Lamar. You're never going to get him to conform into this box. You're never going to get him. If he would have gone out there and just played a bunch of hits and brought out Taylor Swift, which he's got a song with, and then brought out, you know what I'm saying? If he would have done all that shit, people would have been like, oh, look at, he sold out. He didn't help nobody from LA, or he didn't put nobody from the culture on. He just brought out all these pop stars. Like, you know, it's just like, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. Congratulations, K-Dot, on an outstanding Super Bowl halftime show performance. You know, you're never gonna please everybody, like, and it's such a stupid way to think. You know what I mean? So, we got this dipshit right here. Kendrick Lamar, shout out to Full Community. Kendrick Lamar is facing backlash for trying to push diversity but not having one Latino out of the 400 plus dancers that performed with him at the Super Bowl. Let's listen to this degenerate. So this degenerate says Kendrick is giving social messages on stage about diversity. Oh wait, Kendrick giving social messages on stage about diversity, etc., and yet there was no one single. If you stupid dummies don't quit with this shit, this fake fucking, you think that you're intelligent bullshit. You didn't even spell that right. You didn't even you degenerate. This is what I'm talking about. Man, listen. This is what I'm talking about, bro. I can't stand for this shit. I can't stand for it. Let me see. All right. Here we go. Here we go. It says there was no one single Latino. So he meant not one single Latino. This is what I mean when people are fake smart but real dumb. He's trying to make an eloquent statement about the lack of diversity in Kendrick Lamar's performance, and instead he makes him making a dumb of himself. Look, he says no. I'm gonna read it in his accent. And yet there was no one single Latino amongst the 400 plus dancers on stage. A bit of confusing to the message though. This is the type of entitled bullshit that I'm talking about, bro. You guys wanted to see this fucking loser up there. This is what it is. Y'all wanted to see this degenerate on stage, right? You guys wanted to see this degenerate, right? You guys want to see this guy? You guys want to see this guy, right? That's the guy you wanted to see on stage. You wanted to see not me, but the guy that you wanted to see, Lefty. This meth. You want to see the meth head on stage at the Super Bowl. He has an entire squad of powerful heavy hitters that he's made music with, including Taylor Swift, Dr. Dre, The Game, fucking, you know what I mean? Like Schoolboy Q, Kendrick. He's just done so many songs with so many legendary musicians. Why on earth, out of all those musicians, would you think that he's gonna bring that meth head out? Secondly, that performance was about the black struggle in America. It wasn't tailored necessarily for white folks, and it was for us to understand, not for us to try and be like entitled to piece of it, or why should we be in this, like, why aren't we part of this? It's supposed to be for diversity, and like I don't like how these fools like this fool K-Dot, like he didn't put no Mexicans in there, fool. And like, what did you want, bro? What did you want? You want a fucking Cholo with high socks and Dickies fucking doing a Cholo? No, bro. No. I didn't want that. I don't want that. That degenerate shit makes our people look bad. Straight up. That degenerate shit makes our people look bad. Oh, what's up with my dog? Lush One in the building. We're looking for new cast members in the No Jumper News, bro. You already know. I'm with it, gang. I'll be there in a jiffy. Because Cholo rap sucks. So anyways, I'm talking about this degenerate right now, and I don't like this. This is what's setting our people back, because firstly, this dipshit is going to say there was no one single Latino amongst the 400 plus dancers on stage. A bit confusing. Do you think that people want to see a Cholo up there dancing? I don't think so. America was already mad that they were pushing such a culturally filled message. The last thing they need is a degenerate Cholo that's dragging his pants on the stage. We don't need that. I don't want that. I don't want to see that. I don't know nobody else is wanting to see that. I'll be up on your content and show Adam today. He liked what he saw. Appreciate you, gang. My brother. I'm telling you, I'm down, Lush. Like, let's work it out. I'm down. Whenever, like, I just need I've been moving around and doing a bunch of shit, but I'm down to go down there and wild out and piss people. I'll wear this shirt. Piss people off. I'm just trying to do some shit and keep doing content. My biggest issue is I'm a one-man gang, bro. I'm a one-man machine, and I do this shit all by myself, so it's hard for me to, like, get more clips out there. Appreciate you though, gang. This fool Lush been cooking, bro. The thing about it, I like that this fool Lush has been like, he's like pushing back with Flacco's wild opinions more often, you know? Because sometimes I would text this fool, be like, bro, I know you know this a lot more than this fool finally started pushing back, and it makes for great content, bro. That should be funny as hell, bro. Shout out to my dog though, Lush One. Lefty's not mad. Spiritual Warfare said, what's up, y'all? Yo, what's up? Diaz said, will Oompa and his baby's mama give a take on this? Yeah, we'll ask him. I think sports is for idiots, but that's just me. Thanks. I love sports, but who am I? I'm just a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yes. That's hilarious. Blanco SoCal said, King Nico from Whittier is low-key a solid Chicano rapper, bro. Just good raps. See, that's the thing. Everybody gets mad at me because I'm like so hard on, I just said hard on, pause. I'm so hard on Cholo rap because to me, it's like insulting, bro. It's insulting. It's like if you ever go somewhere else, that's the depiction that they have of us. And that degenerate shit needs to stop. There's people who, when they talk to me, they think that they're like, you know, they'll be like, hey, fool, what's up, man? And I'm like, bro, I don't really be talking like that. Like, I don't like, it comes out sometimes, but I don't really be talking like that. I'm not like that type of Mexican. You feel me? Like, I'm Mexican. I'm not Mexican, and I'm not Mexican. You know what I'm saying? I am Mexican. I was born here. I love the California culture. I love, like, I'm like super into hip hop. I'm super Americanized. I go to fucking Mexico. They call me Pocho. They call me, you know what I'm saying? They call me Gringo and all that. Like, I don't fucking know you. You know what I mean? And so to me, whenever I see this like degenerate shit, like when you know what I mean, like some of these guys are just like embarrassing. It's embarrassing for me as a Chicano man that knows how to carry myself and act. You feel me? It's embarrassing because like that's not us. That doesn't represent us at all, and it pisses me off. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I'm like, yo, this is degenerate shit is out. I'm done. Like, carrying or thinking that this shit is sick. It's not. Look at this degenerate bullshit. This chick's man got mad at me today. Look at this garbage, bro. What the fuck is this degenerate shit, bro? I don't, you know what I mean? This chick's man. Look at, nobody want to hear this degenerate trash call Ice. Then her man, you know, her man went back and forth with me on that post and then blocked me. You know why? Cause his music sucks and her music sucks, and she needs to instead, right here it said, get better instead of getting emotional and crying about it. That's why people like you will never get bigger or better. I want better for my people. Y'all are setting us back and you're mad at me? I hate this degenerate shit. And it pisses me off. Because every time that I be watching shit like this, it's like it's setting our people back. You are single-handedly setting our people back. You and your man. And then her man's going to call me a piece of shit, get all emotional and all this shit, and say he's going to beat my ass. Then fucking... You know what I mean? Like, you're mad at me for giving my criticism. You're mad at me. You wanna, hey, Smiley, whatever your name is, you want to get mad at me for giving my opinion on your trash-ass music. Instead, you should get back. You're mad at a podcaster, want to fight a podcaster when Lefty Gunplay was 30 minutes away from you and you guys didn't do shit about it. So you worry about you. You worry about your life and getting better and doing your real shit. You're upset that people have a criticism. You'll never go nowhere. Keep crying. And that's what pisses me off about this shit. Like, every time that I always, like, am just like opinions. Fools get mad over opinions. You're never going to go nowhere if you can't take an opinion. If you can't, you guys, man, this dude's fucking a tweaker just sitting in his fucking bedroom smoking meth out of a shit pipe. And you want to talk to me like I'm tripping for giving my opinion. I'm giving my opinion. I'll give you my opinion. You guys spread degenerate trash. I want better for my people because I don't want my daughter ending up like this, and I want better for my people. I don't want nobody's daughter ending up like this. Imagine if your son, I want to ask you ladies, would you be happy with your son bringing this home? Probably not. Probably not. And I'm not going to be happy with her somebody bringing somebody like her husband home. I'm sorry. I don't. That's not what I would want for my daughter. I don't want my daughter to look like this. I don't want my daughter to dress like this. I want my daughter to be normal. Let's talk about it. My biggest issue is that these motherfuckers always, and you want to push some high power, like push fear. You're on the internet, bro. Get a life. Get a life. Get better music. Get a fucking life, and I promise you, if you make a dope song, I'll give you props on your dope song. But I'd give you all my equipment for just the bet that you wouldn't ever make a dope song. Not in fucking history. You guys only get a lot of views because you got a bunch of fucking cholo degenerate fucking fat pieces of shit sitting there listening to your music over and 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 over again. Because nobody wants to make degenerate music. So you're in a small pool of people that these other fucking small pool of people can listen to on repeat. Trust me, I could fart over a fucking oldies sample and that shit would go platinum in the fucking Chicano rap community, in the Cholo rap community. That shit sucks. That shit sucks. It's a bad image for Mexican people, and I'm sick of hearing that shit, and I'm sick of it getting promoted. I swear to God, I say this wholeheartedly from the bottom of my soul. Cholo rap needs to die. You guys are just rappers that suck. That's what it is. There's no fucking, oh no, we're this. No. And the audacity that some of y'all have to even give a take on hip-hop, or even give a take on Kendrick Lamar, or even be able to think that you can even speak about an actual talented lyricist. I'll give you guys like Coyote, I'll give you guys Drummer Boy, I'll give you guys even Swifty Blue, and I'll give you guys Rose, Bands from the Rose, Rico, Too Smooth, GB, like I could give you guys like maybe a solid 10 of y'all that are dope, right? And that ain't even Cholo rap, to be honest. To me, that's just hip hop. Those guys just make hip hop. You know? Like having to even call yourself Cholo rap is like fucking giving your guys yourselves a fucking disability. Like, what are you talking about? I don't want to listen to that shit. Nobody wants to listen to that shit. Nobody cares about your fucking pinstripe fucking lowrider bikes that you take to the weekend lowrider show. Nobody gives a fuck. I don't. At least I don't. But guess who does? Cholos. Cholos do. Fat Cholos do. They care. They care. That's why them old Cholos are fucking like 50 years old still doing Cholo music. That's why. Somebody said, oh, that's not true. You can still get an audience. Look at these guys. They're Cholo rappers, and they got this longevity. Yeah, they're 50, because guess what? Guess who fat Cholos who own lowriders are? Old 50-year-old men. And who else are they going to fucking listen to for fucking reference of their life? Yeah, their degenerate lives. Yeah, exactly. Imagine living your whole life, and your biggest goal in life is to buy a fucking lowrider and cruise it on Sundays, and you can barely pay for the gas. Losing in life. So I don't give a fuck where you're from. If you're from up north, you're from the south, I hate Cholo rap. All of it. Always had Darkroom Familia, garbage. Garbage. Never. They sound like Paisas rapping. Nobody ever thought that was sick. Ever. That shit was garbage. Sorry, Lil Rob, garbage. I hate it. I hate it. Back when we ain't had no cars and all we had was handlebars. Nobody wants to hear that shit. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I remember when I was first starting to rap, my homie Mondo, shout out Mondo, man, he's a little upset at me. But Mondo told me, why don't you rap like a Mexican? I'm like, and what the fuck is that? Why the fuck would I want to sound like a fucking paisa? Why the fuck do I want to sound like the Taco Bell dog? No, I don't want to fucking rap and remind people of the lady that's fucking serving me my Jack in the Box. Nobody wants to hear that shit. I'm sick of it. And I'm sick of this degenerate Cholo culture being pushed to our young people. That shit is stupid. It's ugly, dumb, and degenerate, and it's out. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of people keeping on giving them like, oh no, it's like Cholo rap, this chicken is in its own lane. Like, fuck all of it. If it ain't sick, it ain't sick. If I can't put your music in my gym playlist next to fucking Rob 49, Drake, fucking Four Bats, fucking something in my fucking, I can't even put you next to fucking Chalino Sanchez, and you're Mexican, bro. You're garbage, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Get it. Fuck out of here. Every time, bro. And then you know, and the biggest shit is that you're gonna fucking block me. You can't take criticism because you suck. And you know deep down in your heart you fucking suck. You'll never be a good rapper. You'll never have no litness. You'll only be a regional person that people remember from doing fucking lowrider shows and flea markets every weekend. I'm fucking sick of this shit. Sorry for yelling. This definitely the 2025 take. I'm sorry. I want better for my people, bro. I want better for my people. I love Peso. I love Mexican OT. Proudly repping their culture without having to resort to degeneracy. I love that shit. I love that for my people. I've done music with fucking Peso. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with Mexican OT. Shout out to Cap G too, man. Like, there's a lot of talented Mexican rappers, bro. Even the homies Tone from the Bay, Big Tone. Like, they're fire, bro. Like, that's like what rap should sound like. It should never sound like you don't fit in my music shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, it should never feel like your music just doesn't fit in my catalog. Like, and I shouldn't have to play your shit just because you're Mexican. No, I'm sorry, bro. If you're trash, you're trash. That's it. I ain't gonna fucking be like, oh, no, I'm gonna support you because you're... No, fuck that. Fuck that. I am not. I'm not. If you're garbage, and that's it. I won't listen to your music. I'm not gonna give you no pity listens and none of that shit. I ain't trying to hear that shit. And the fact that they wanted this degenerate shit in the fucking Super Bowl pisses me off. What the fuck are you thinking, bro? The fuck? You guys gonna go out there leaning like a bunch of dudes just leaning like a cholo? Like, the fuck type of goofy shit is that? Shout out to the Eagles too. I got so caught up in my lane. But yeah, man, it's just like I hate seeing my people. I want more. I want. You know what I mean? Like, like, let's fucking do something sick. You know what I mean? Let's do something sick. Let's be resourceful. Let's be new. Let's fucking elevate. Like, all right, we already did that fucking shit for like how many hundreds of years? Like, we've been doing that. Y'all dressed the same that they did like in the 50s and 60s. All right, cool. We already did that. What's something new? Oh, they made Cortez. You added that. Okay, like y'all haven't done nothing new in fucking years. Y'all still dress the same. It's fucking wild. Y'all doing the Edgar now? All right, at least I give them that. That's something new. That is crazy. That is crazy. Let me see. Shout out Food Community, man. I need to do more content with these guys. I might send them this clip. See if it goes viral. Oh man, all right. Here, actually, let me I gotta react to this. So there's this YouTuber, Marvelous. They're calling him the Los Angeles SPM because it was revealed that he got a minor pregnant. He claims she lied about her age and was under the impression she was of age. Let's listen to this content.
I'll just give you my side, and then whatever she wants or whatever, she could say whatever she's gonna say. So I get an appointment one day. My family comes in.
So this dude's a tattoo artist. He's a tattoo artist.
I think they're cousins or sisters, or I don't even remember. It was a long time ago. So everybody, I always check IDs, and if you don't have a notarized letter, you got to go get one, right? So these girls didn't even need one. They all had their identification and shit. And I tapped this one, and later on, one of the girls contacts her cousin, or she'll tell you, I don't know who she was, and to make an appointment with me, and I end up tagging her, and we end up,
No, we don't know. No, we don't. We don't know.
Flirting back and forth. And one night we chilled, and she got pregnant. This is the mother of my daughter, Devina. Yeah, just give you my side, and then whatever she wants to add.
His Blueface's pictures are crazy. They do look wild, fool. Yeah, comment, like, subscribe, my brothers. I appreciate everybody and my sisters in there. Yo, shout out to everybody tapping in with it. Appreciate it, man. So we're reacting to this Marvelous dude. He's a tattoo artist and YouTuber from Los Angeles, I believe. And he's giving the story as to how he ended up hooking up with his 16-year-old baby mama.
Whatever she's going to say. So I get an appointment one day.
All right, so then.
This is the mother of my daughter, Devina.
So the truth about all this is that, yes, how me and Daniel met was my sister went to get a tattoo. She invited me over. I went over. I liked his work. I already had work done on myself. So I made an appointment with him. Before, getting into the tattoo, he did ask for my identification. Yes, I did have a fake ID, of course, because I already have tattoos. So I know how it goes. They ID you. So I just kept.
This is wild, man. Like, what do you got to check birth certificates now? Like, what's going on?
Making appointments, kept getting tattoos. It was all very professional until it wasn't one day we started texting. We got involved, and that's it. He found out along with his baby mom that I was underage. I was not 16. I was 17 years old. That's it. I was 8 months pregnant. He found out I was pregnant along with finding out that I lied about my age.
Oof. That's vicious.
Yes, I lied.
This is the mother of my daughter.
Yes, I lied about my age. I wanted to get a tattoo. But that's about it. That's the end of the story. There's not more to it. The people who know Daniel know that he has high morals and is far beyond that. That's exactly why I'm doing this right now. I'm putting my face out right now. I'm telling the world that I lied because he's not the man that they're putting him out.
Oof. So the comments looking like this. Somebody says she still looks underage, no excuses. Somebody else says she's a real one for owning up. I heard that in a lot of situations like this. That definitely does happen, but I mean, that's a lot different. I not that it makes it right, because he looks like an older dude, and that girl definitely looks like she's like 20 at like she don't even look 20, to be honest, bro. So I don't know, like you gotta be careful. Oh man, I gotta talk about this too, bro. Yo, what's up with this fat ass bitch, bro? This dude's fat. What's up with this fat ass right here? The African American community does not care about Mexican community. I don't see why people. Oh shit. The American community, I don't see why people crying about them not joining the ICE protest. Well, first of all, that's a lie. I know a few black folks that were at the ICE protest. I know a few black folks that are actually online, like whether it be on Clubhouse, because I troll a lot, right? I'd be saying I hate Cholo rappers. Let's call ICE, right? You know, but it's obviously I'm trolling, but you know, a lot of people are like, hey, yo, chill. I'm like, I'm just trolling, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people care on Clubhouse, online, like they care. I see a lot of my black brothers and sisters reposting shit that's against ICE and against the mass deportations, right? So that's a false narrative. The thing is that this is like an easy thing, right? He doesn't follow. He's not cultured. I got the same people I was talking about earlier, right? Not to put no names on it, but this guy is a clear definition, seeing as he suffers all the symptoms of a typical Cholo. And I could tell he's probably not that well-rounded, and his circle's a little more biased, and you probably aren't going to see much black folks commenting on it because of your algorithm. All right? All right? I don't like this for you. Do better. So crazy. So crazy. People judge the entire world by the immediate world that they're existing in. Fucking weird. Oh my God. All this degenerate shit, bro. I hate that shit. I hate that for my people. I ain't gonna lie, man. I hate that for them. I hate that for them. Hold on. Actually, I gotta go into my DMs to get this video, so I'm gonna I'm not gonna dox my DMs. So let me put that up. Alright, boom. Boom. Yo, I'll be getting like wow reels. I'll be on different reels. Oh my God, if I were to show those on. Okay, this is the one. Oh shit. Oh, this is the one, alright.
Whatever. I'm trying to drink.
Alright, so we're gonna react to this video right here. over here. Oh, here we go. Boom. All right, let's bring it back. All right, so we're gonna react to this video and then we'll give our thoughts on it.
With? What you fuck with?
Whatever. I'm trying to drink right now. Let's get fucked up. Pull up.
Hey, I'm down. Wait, no, we gotta get ready and all that, and then we pull up.
I got a big ass house right here in downtown LA. Slide.
For real? You gonna slide?
No, you're gonna slide on me.
Alright, then we will slide. With? What you fuck with?
Oof. So obviously, those sound like two kids. Those sound like two kids. Those literally sound like two kids, gang. Let me see here. That sounded crazy, though. The things Mexicans say about black people is crazy. Yes, I agree. Hey, bro, what do you think of Antarctica, Nephilim giants, and Nazi tech being guarded secret? Oof, I could give my, I'll give my take on that for sure. Give me 1 second though. So let me just explain. Now, I am by no way, y'all know my take on Lefty Gunplay. Probably the most not a fan of person on earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, you know, obviously, obviously, like them is like little ass kids, bro. Little ass kids. Those are clearly like a 12-year-old. Like let's listen to them one more time.
Whatever. I'm trying to drink right now. Let's get fucked up. Pull up.
Hey, I'm down. Wait, no, we gotta get ready and all that, and then we pull up.
I got a big ass house right here in downtown LA. Slide.
For real? You gonna slide?
No, you're gonna slide on me.
Alright, then we will slide. With? What you fuck with?
Whatever. I'm trying to drink right now. Let's get fucked up. Pull up.
Hey, I'm down. Wait, no, we gotta get ready and all that, and then we pull up.
I got a big ass house right here in downtown LA. Slide.
For real? You gonna slide?
No, you're gonna slide on me.
Alright, then we will slide. With? What you fuck with?
Whatever. I'm trying to drink right now. Let's get fucked up. Pull up.
Hey,
So,
I'm down. Wait, no, we gotta get ready and all that, and then we pull up.
here's one thing.
I got a big ass.
I gotta see what the DMs say. If the DMs are insisting like more towards like, oh, they're lying about their age, even though it's clearly little girls, right? This dude is on drugs and faded, and he probably doesn't even know how to use discernment. He's a retard, and he doesn't know what he's doing. The thing is, this is not the first video or thing that we've seen of him doing some weird shit. He was doing some freaky shit with like a trans person or whatever. My bad. And he's done a bunch of like crazy off-brand shit that I'm just like, yo, this is not a good look. I don't know what the deal is and why people are so dead set on pushing this guy besides him being like a meme and people like looking at him and laughing at him. But I don't really understand the thing. He's not a good rapper. He is incapable of creating real fire music like in the least bit. He can't. He's like not capable. He needs a writing team around him if he's gonna be capable of making any like coherent music that we actually respect. So I don't understand the whole thing, you know. And he's got this big fame and all this shit, and he's doing like fuck shit like this. It's just weird. It's like weird. And somebody in his corner needs to tell him, you know, like something. Cause like this is crazy. You can't just let you're fucking up. Even if that was some regular of age woman, you're still fucking up. You're having random people pull up to your crib in downtown LA. Like, what are you doing? Don't be surprised if we end up hearing some weird shit and bro catches some crazy shit that he gets in trouble for because he's doing just reckless shit. Like, that's reckless. That's how you get backdoored. That's how you get, it's just so many possibilities of what could go wrong in a situation like that. It's just not very smart at all. But if they are 12 and 13-year-old and there's somehow proof that he knew that in these DMs, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. And the crazy shit is a lot of people are defending him in some of these comments. Very much the same way that people defended SPM. I ain't gonna lie. I look at certain Texans a lot. Some of you Texas Mexicans be selective politicking when it comes to SPM. And I understand. Listen, I'm a Mexican dude who actually grew up, and I'm like, yo, SPM, he's like one of the first times that you hear a rapper that doesn't sound like a fucking Taco Bell dog. So to me, I definitely am a fan of what he did at the beginning, but then all that weird shit happened and I couldn't fuck with him. I couldn't. No. It's weird. It's fucking weird. So, I just, and not for nothing, like I said, I think this guy's a degenerate. I'm not a fan of him at all. Garbage music, garbage image, makes Mexicans look bad. I mean, I could keep going down the list of everything that he's bad. He's got a good heart, whatever. But he's always on drugs. It just makes us look bad. Very bad. Very, very, very bad. So I feel like I hope this is not true, because this is going to be another hit that we're going to take. Another Mexican being fucking weird, doing some off-brand shit. They already let you slide on the racist shit. They already let you slide on you admitting that you're on methamphetamines. They already let you slide on so much shit. And as a Mexican man to a white and Guatemalan man, quit that shit. Because you're making us look bad and you ain't even Mexican. You're a Guatemalan white person and you're making Mexicans look bad. How's that happen? Make it make sense. Quit this shit. What the fuck are you doing talking to 12 to 13-year-olds faded and on meth at like 2 in the morning? It had to be 2 in the morning. That's crazy. That's crazy. Stop it. Lefty, stop it. Blanco said, "What the Wes Walton story should be studied. What a rise and hard fall." Wes Walton. Who's Wes Walton? Let me see. Chasing the Dreamboat, how Chief Officer Wesley Walson tells the story of breaking into the yachting industry and how the ups and downs of his career. Word. Is that who you talking about, bro? But anyways, yeah, I don't know. We got to just do better, gang. This is crazy. Like, I don't want to turn my whole show into me shaming Mexican people, but this is what's happening. Oh, look at this funny. I mean, not funny.
Hey, check this out. If you a black person and you mad at the Latinos right now and you saying they need to go back.
How you gonna post shit like this and then this fat Cholo Juan dude is gonna say that black folks ain't like, man, shut up.
To their land, they came here illegally, and you just treating them how white people would treat them. You need to check yourself, and I'm gonna tell you why. First off, black people and indigenous people been oppressed together by the same people for over 400.
Mind you, we're indigenous people. Don't ever forget that. Mexican people who have native blood, like myself, are considered indigenous people. Just like that fucking Elizabeth Warren lady from fucking the Senate or Congress, whatever the fuck she is. Just like her saying, because she's 2% Cherokee, I'm actually got like a whole like 10, 15% or 20, something like that. I think it's like 15% or some shit. I'm like really mixed though. Like that's why like I don't look exactly Mexican, you know? I told you I'm Mexican. Not Mexican or Mexican. I'm mixed. I'm like Basque, which is like some type of French person. They were like they're like kind of like gypsies in a way. Then I'm Basque. I'm obviously Spanish, Portuguese, indigenous, so Aztec, and like a small percentage of African, North African, I think. So I'm just like, we complain so much about like not getting attention. It's so weird. I don't get it. Kendrick Lamar goes up there, rocks, and some fucking Cholo feels entitled to be up there. Like, what the fuck? Degenerate bullshit. Shut the fuck out of here, man. Sorry, Lord, for cussing. I've been cussing a lot today, Jesus. I'm sorry. But what's up with my people, man? All this shit, too. Like this. I'm sorry, but this is a scam. This is such a scam. This is so stupid. This is dumb. You want to empower your people? How about go spend money with Immigrants Day? How about that? Go shop in Mexican businesses. Go buy flowers and all the fruits. Go buy the flower guy out. Go buy all the flower ladies out. Go buy the fruit stands out. The ice cream guy. Buy him out. Do some real shit. Because while you like dudes who work fucking at T-Mobile, I'm not going to go to work today because I'm Mexican. And then you skip your T-Mobile job. Well, guess what? There was still people in the fields working on that day. I promise you. Because they can't afford to skip $1. So goofy. A day without immigrants. I've been here for 4 generations, but I'm a day without immigrants. I'm not going to go to my job at... I'm not going to go to my job at Target today because I'm going to skip out on my Starbucks shift and show them what day without immigrants is. So goofy. Shut up. Goofy ass shit. All this isn't degenerate. It has a good heartbeat. It's good. They mean well. But it's such a stupid thing. Like, a day without immigrants is so dumb. No. If you want to help your people, go spend money on February 3rd with your people. Go find the street vendors. Go find, and if they're not out because they're scared of ICE, then go spend money at a Mexican taqueria. Go spend money, buy tacos that day. Go hit a food truck. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really want to help. Because I promise you, I worked right where all the fields are, and there was definitely people on them fields on February 3rd. It was Monday. That was a Monday. I was definitely out there, and them fields was still 100% working. While you were staying home from your fucking Starbucks shift, thinking you're doing something. Nobody gives a fuck. I'm gonna show this day without immigrants, and I'm not gonna go to Starbucks to my job. Stupid. You're dumb. So goofy. Sorry, guys. I'm just checking and everything. Boom, boom. Shout out to everybody tapped in, man. Boom, boom. Just catching up. I'm on like my phone goes. I put it on DND whenever I'm like. By 9:15, I want to start winding down to hopefully get to bed no later than midnight. So like my D&D, and I can't get my messages right now. And right now I got some like, I'm trying to negotiate something that's going on, and I'm not there, so I got to do it through text. I apologize, guys. I don't like doing that. What a crazy history. The French, Spanish regions in the West were bought and sold. Meanwhile, the people born and raised Spanish Californians are more native. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're talking about the Ohlone, Costanoans, Navajo, even on the eastern region. There's so many fucking tribes in California, like so many tribes in California. And what's crazy is, and here's another thing, right? And I don't want to get political because I don't like getting political on this podcast, but we're talking about Mexicans right now, so I gotta talk about this. One, right? The whole protest for ICE, and again, y'all are good intentions. I love my people. I don't support mass deportations in this fashion at all. Not because they're not illegal, not because you're on stolen land, not because of any of that shit. The reason is because I'm a Christian man and I got a heart and I got compassion and I got a soft spot for the sweet flower ladies that I see. And they come trying to sell flowers, and I always buy flowers from them, or the dude that's out there on a fucking rainy day, if it's Mother's Day or some shit, and it's a rainy day, and the dude's still out there trying to make sure your mom gets flowers, or the paletero, the ice cream man, who risks his life mobbing through the ghetto sometimes of getting robbed, just to make sure that you guys have frozen treats in neighborhoods that no regular ice cream men come down, and they're here working hard, trying to make an honest living, and just trying to, that's a pleasant thing. Imagine the joy, and it's a nostalgic thing as a Mexican person to hear the honk from the guy you knew who had, the guy with the corn and all the little tostinos and the mango guy, right? He does all them little food treat things, right? You know that guy because he's got the horn, right? I don't know if that sounds like a horn, but it doesn't sound that much, but And then you got the bells, and the bells, it's the ice cream man. And those are two nostalgic sounds that remind me of my childhood and going out and spending a couple dollars with the ice cream man or the ice cream man in a bucket. You know what I'm saying? My basketball teammate's mom was the ice cream lady, and they had ice cream trucks, and I remember the song, you know what I'm saying, and I remember that was nostalgic. So these people are part of bringing joy to your childhood and an essential part of growing up in our community, and I don't think we should be mass deporting them like that. I think we should be mass deporting the Chinese people that are here illegally, the Russians that are here illegally, the Ukrainians that are here illegally, the Yemeni people that are here illegally, Syrians that are here illegally, Argentinians, everybody else. Our neighbors should be, I shouldn't say we should easily grant them asylum, but we should definitely vet them and grant them asylum, or make it easier for them to come into our country legally as our neighbors. And you know, this is me being a Christian man, you know, so I'm not saying that it's right necessarily. It's just my way. We have always tilted one way to, well, this millionaire's got a little bit of money, so let's let him kind of break the law a little bit. He can slide, and we'll give him a slap on the wrist. And these people are here to do an honest living and coming and making something decent happen in this country. And instead, we're treating them worse than a fucking rapist like Brock Turner from Stanford, who got 9 months for brutally raping a woman behind a trash bin and leaving her like garbage, and then later fucking getting 9 months, being sentenced to 9 months, and then getting out 6 months later. That's bullshit. And the judge saying that she didn't want to ruin his college career, that's bullshit. I'm sorry, but that's absolute bullshit. And so it's because of that I feel like, well, if you guys have been bending rules for historically for white people with money who can afford a good lawyer, because we all know the law system is fixed. We all know that the lawyers, the DA, the judges are all going to the same law schools, and when you're not going to those law schools, you're the outcast, so you're probably going to end up being a public defender. But the lawyers that level up are the ones that have the good networks with the DAs, with the judges, so they're able to garner a better deal. Their value goes up. They end up getting a high retainer fee, and they're worth more money. So not everybody can afford them. So when you can afford a lawyer like that, who's cool with the judges and the DAs and all that, and they're known, then it's not fair to the dude who's like, it's a poor immigrant here coming here, and they just want to come here for a better. Just so them, it's like y'all are like, you know, I'm not saying like, hey, yeah, he's not breaking the law by coming into this country illegally, but I'm saying like, yo, he's not coming to this country illegally trying to brutally rape women behind a fucking dumpster bin the way Brock Turner of fucking Stanford did. So, and I'm not saying also that people aren't being sex trafficked into this country, children aren't being trafficked, and drugs aren't being trafficked by the cartel, but that's why we go into vetting. And if we're granting people asylum from countries and without, you know, the whole vetting thing is like, if we could do that for them quickly, we should be able to expedite it from people from Mexico, from Canada, from fucking Central America. I might even be down to include parts of South America, but for the most part, I'm talking about Mesoamerica and Canada, you know, Puerto Rico, fucking Dominican Republic, you know, our neighbors, bro, our neighbors, people that we should be in good standings with, you know what I'm saying? Rice said, oh, what up, Rice? Shout out my cousin in the building. Mentioned it before, what needs to change is the immigration system needs to streamline it, but I don't agree. I don't agree that because of location there should be different laws. Illegal is illegal. I don't want illegals to come into the USA to be drained on the system. See, I'm not saying even that we should streamline it. I'm saying that we should just streamline it for our neighbors. I'm not saying even that, oh, it's okay, it shouldn't be illegal because you're our neighbor. I'm not. I'm saying we should incentivize them to coming in legally because they're our neighbors, and we should incentivize them by streamlining their process. It should definitely be a harder process for somebody coming from China than somebody coming from Mexico's, because Mexico's our neighbor. You know, Mexico's our neighbor. Love thy neighbor. And somebody from China, they're our direct enemy. I know the Bible says love our enemy, but it's a little different when they could come in, infiltrate our country, and start some bullshit. I'm not with that. I'm not with the Chinese doing that. I love Chinese. I love Chinese people. I love Chinese folks. God bless them. I love Chinese food. But when it comes to war-ready Chinese nationals that are coming here, and when Xi Jinping comes to San Francisco and they treat it better than Joe Biden, who's our president, which is wild, I'm just like, what the fuck's going on? This shit looks crazy right now. It looks crazy. So I just definitely think that, like, we should definitely vet Chinese, Yemeni, Syrians, people from our direct enemies, vet them a lot better than the rest of them. But that's just me. You know what I mean? So I'm not against deportations. I'm just against the mass deportations and them not vetting people and just being like, fuck it, you're all going back. You know what I'm saying? That's what my stance is on this. But yes, but one system to streamline it all. Coming to USA to be drained. Yes, but one system to streamline it all. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it. That's just my personal opinion. I just think that streamline for our neighbors. If you're from China, it should take 10 years. If you're from one of our allies, 5 years. You know what I mean? By the time that somebody comes from one of our if by the time somebody comes in from one of our enemy countries, they should already know English. The New Stone's bullshit. That's New Stone's bullshit. He's the one with that fucker dick in his mouth. Newsome. Yeah. Definitely scary. That was scary, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He cleaned San Francisco up too. Like he had that city looking pretty for a weekend. That was definitely crazy. And bro from Trudeau's definitely. So I didn't want to get political, but I had to react to that. I want to see this thing because we got coming up. So I don't know if y'all knew, but Canelo was actually set to fight Jake Paul, right? And which actually struck people by surprise because folks were saying, dang, like we were supposed to see Crawford versus Canelo, and because that was the first card being pushed, and that was set for September, the Mexican Independence Day weekend, so like September 16th, around there. I think it was going to be the 13th, and then Jake Paul came in with the counter offer, apparently offering a bigger bag, and they ended up setting a May 3rd or 4th date for a fight between Jake Paul and Canelo. So apparently, the Arab sheiks or whatever you call them fools all pitched in money, and I guess they're gonna all bring Canelo and Crawford to life, and that's what's gonna end up going down in Vegas at, I think the Sphere, or I don't know where in Vegas. MGM might be in the MGM, right? So they're gonna go to Vegas, MGM Grand, I believe, Cinco de Mayo weekend, the weekend before. So it's September 13th, which is 3 days before Mexican Independence Day. So excited for that. I know people been trying to get that fight. I mean, he's gonna whoop Crawford's ass, I believe. And let's see if we in our lifetime get to see him fight Benavidez, because everybody's been saying that he's been ducking Benavidez. So oh shoot, special announcement. So OGZ in Salinas, California, February 22nd at Haciendas right here in Salas. Flyers and ticket link dropping tonight. I'll be sharing it on my Instagram. I'm gonna be in the house. I believe I'm gonna be up there hosting. I'm doing a couple other hosting gigs with Oompa. We're doing a Fresno Andre Nicotina show and a Santa Cruz Andre Nicotina show. Excited. Both those popping back out on the stage. But yeah, February 22nd, OGZ right here at Hacienda in Salinas. Hope y'all excited for that, man. I know I am. I rarely pop outside anymore. I don't really be going outside. Easy to smoke Paul too. I don't know what that meant. But anyways, I've been on this thing ranting and raving for hours, about an hour and a half. So I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna leave on a high note. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. My name is Ghambit. You can follow me on all social media, GHAMBIT. Follow Treehouse Club Live, and then follow our Discord and subreddit. Links in the chat, and link is in the description. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Make sure you just check in with us every, I'm gonna try and go live more often. I know I say that a lot. I've just been very unmotivated until earlier today when I got cussed at by a Cholo who was mad that I think his music's trash. You fail, sir. Big L's in the chat for Smiley Rose Town. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Make sure, on Friday, we're going to be going live on Friday. We got a the Treehouse of Love. It's a Valentine's Day house party right here it's not going to be right here. We're going to be on Kick and live on Chatter, simultaneously streaming. We're going to be cammed up on Chatter. There's going to be girls all in there. If y'all want a link to join Chatter, please send me a DM on Instagram. I'll send you a link. It's an invite-only app at the moment. They're in their beta stage. It's a great app, though, with the ability to cam up and talk and screen share. You could, I take my bot in there and I just go live like this, and I just select a bunch of music and get the room cracking. So, yes, I appreciate all y'all for tapping in with me. Everybody who had the chat lit, from my manager to Angel, Blanco SoCal, my cousin Rice in the building. We had the homie Lush One from No Jumper in the building, and my sis Cass was here. Tia was in here. We had Jessica in here. Shout out to everybody for tapping in with us, man. God bless you all. Remember, say your prayers, drink your water, hit the gym, and quit sleeping on your greatness. I'll see y'all next stream, man. Hit the notification bell, hit the like button, and let you know next time we're going live. Appreciate y'all, man. God bless. Good night.